Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading, guys. It's going to be your next 3-day reading. And the next one that I'm going to publish for you all will be your monthly, because we're coming up to a new month. So soon. Hope you guys are doing good. So opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. What do they need to know? Or what has been maybe even hidden or clouded for whatever reason, and they really need to know it. That's kind of the format I'm going with. So we're going to start with that. So spirit guides, angels, please guide me. Give me information that they may not be aware of, but they need to know at this time for whatever reason. Wow, yeah. Well, first card out is the smoke card. All right. So the smoke card, with what they give like smoke and mirrors, the illusion, the warning. Okay, so they're wanting to warn you about something or tell you about something. Okay, it's about something ending or something that is already in the process. This is usually about a process. This new pearl card is a period of waiting for this pearl to like develop, and then it represents our new experience. It's kind of like if you could mix the hangman and the fool together, you would get this card. So warning, something is going to end, something that was something that in their view it was an illusion anyway. So you're not going to be upset about this ending, I don't think, here. So mortification is the process where everything goes, everything gets put through that process in life at some point or time. So with life here, you have death, and that's what that represents, mortification. All right, that was the alchemy deck. Let's use Eigengraw Oracle. Next, maybe more information here on the smoke, since it was that's kind of what my whole questioning was about, was what was clouded or we couldn't see clearly here because of the smoke. I couldn't see clearly because of the smoke. Whoa. I have order, and I have the narrator. This is about... okay. So that card is about our story, okay? And how we are telling our story to ourselves, how we are telling our story to the world, or the things that we want visibly to be known as descriptive about us in our life. So there's something here that we were just telling ourselves, but it was part of what you would consider like, this is my story. And then order. Order is coherence. So is there, or divine order. So what is it about the story then that's possibly not in order? What is it about the story? I'm getting daytime. Daytime versus nighttime. I'm getting two different, like I'm this person during the day, I'm this person at night, or I'm this person and I'm not meaning this to be insulting, like, to anyone at all, but there's some sort of night and day story here. It feels like that we're trying to make order of or order out of. The day is like what is seen, what is visible. Alive, active, growth. Are you rewriting your story? Or rewriting how you want, because I clearly see something like ending out, and you being patient while something else develops here with this new pearl. So it's like you have been awakened, enlightened to a newfound order, or a new, it feels like it's going to be a new story that gets told, a new story that, you know what I mean? Salvation. Salvation. Salvation is the redemption, right? Redemption, saving ourselves, or being exalted by something that provides salvation, or someone that provides salvation. I feel like there was a past story here that it's almost like that there was a prayer sent out for the divine to change the story, please. Because with people that come to my readings, I think you already know about ego, and to not be too attached to, you know, certain identities too tightly, you know, but even that can be an identity in itself when we're like, I'm so attachment free, but it's in itself an attachment to an identity. So this is not saying that. It's not saying let's create or make something up. It's not saying that. It's saying the order is changing, and the story that your life tells is going to look very different. It's going to be seen very different. I feel like there's enlightenment, energy, and there's obviously divine order. This is not chaotic. This is good. This is good energy. Salvation. I also think of restoration to the original divine blueprint. Restoration to the original divine blueprint, which would provide salvation from this body. Okay, and the card memory, the memory is popping up. So they are wanting you to pay attention to whatever it is that is a repeated story that has been told. If it's not true anymore, or isn't fitting anymore, how can we change the way that we talk about, think about, feel about our memory? So possible to change the past when you go back and are looking at it from a different perspective. And so the feelings and emotions change around it. And then with time being all in one space, whatever you do to alter anything, even in a past memory, alter that. It's going to change the present. It's going to change the future. So you can do this for the positive, right? Transcendence. So this is what I feel like you're going for, and that's excellent. This card means that you're a special soul. Okay, you're a special soul, because not all people hear the call and actually answer it. This is the ability to transcend all of these. See, on the opposite side it says mundane. So it's the ability to transcend and even make the mundane something tiny but special, maybe, in our lives, because of your ability. So you rise above everything. This can be earthly concerns that are related to how you feel about life and death, even. Like transcending that stuff. Transcending the stuff that maybe caused fears at one time. There's something here about you being able to realize here in this body that you are that divine, eternal soul. So the story's changing is what I'm seeing. And then there's this new, like I said, there's this new pearl here. So special soul, not all will answer. Not all will answer. The call to put your faith in the spiritual well, in your, in what you can't see, not in this place. There's a song that was coming through my head. It said, "Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down." I don't know the rest of it. Don't bring me down. It's talking about a person that could possibly be bringing you down. And it seems like you're going to be stepping into, wow, really good energy here. So, yeah. Woo. So here I have the smoke. Here I have the flame. The flame says illumination. What you know now. It's illuminating your whole life in a different way, isn't it? So you're very sovereign. You're very sovereign. And so you're wearing the crown here, 27. This has specific key things that this card means when it comes out, so I will get it. But insight with the flames and sovereignty. I'm thinking the smoke can be a signal of your rising, because you're like the flame. You're that flash of insight, and it's like warning. Nothing's really going to be the same now. Things are going to be different as you're in more control here of your own, sovereignty. So you're the king and the queen in one. And then you have the Scorpion. So Scorpion here. Scorpion with vigilance is talking about how there's basically times in life to stand up and wear your armor to defend yourself. That if you look at the animal spirit, Scorpion, it's always got a defense that's built into it, right? This card, it's about the glyph of the Scorpion. So when you see it on amulets, it represented protection, defense, and protection for you, for your soul. So yeah, I think your sovereignty, if you should choose to step into this new descriptive story of you, it's going to put you on a throne. 27. Let me look that up, because I think there are some key things here. Yeah, recognize your personal power. Take charge of your life. You are the ruler of your own destiny. Your leadership is required. Elevate your perspective by seeking out new information or understanding. Understand that self-doubt has no place in your life. Okay, so remaining vigilant is kind of tied to that too. The Scorpion says you must not give in to pressure or temptation. Discernment is important right now. Address any issues or fears of betrayal that might be influencing your actions or emotions. Be mindful of becoming complacent. Respond rather than react. Not every situation or person poses a threat. And so I think we've already talked about that too. Okay, and then flames. Information will be revealed. Be mindful of intensity. You are entering a phase of initiation. You're entering a phase of initiation. Okay, now I gotta pull from my Oracle of Genetic Gifts, because it usually has Ascension cards in here that will let me know what this is, what you're being initiated into. A higher order in your life. Says your senses are being realigned. Number 4, Ascension number 4. Your senses are being realigned. Now, that would be for the purpose of your gifts and your abilities, right? Your different types of clairs. So you can be, when I see this, I think of somebody's nervous system, regulatory issues, like maybe even It can involve going through different phases where you're feeling a wave of anxiety some days. Maybe it turns into a wave of excitement. You're just feeling overstimulated sometimes, and then maybe the complete opposite, as it can wear you out too, as they're being rebalanced, as they're coming more online or realigned for you. And it's also because you're feeling the energy of you about to step into something pretty big. That's what I think. Ooh, I like this one. Probably my favorite one. Telepathy. I love telepathy here. The card, just the idea of it, thought reading, extrasensory perception. Okay, so you can be getting lots of different messages while doing ordinary things. Watching a YouTube news broadcast, but you suddenly know exactly what they are about to say. There's confirmations that should be coming to you all over the place, that you're picking up on things that people are thinking beforehand, as well as being able to send messages out to people. I have the paternal side here. So somebody on your father's side of the family, and could be the father's mother, right? But it could be a grandmother, but it's on the father's side. It says spiritual gifts, wisdom, and inheritance from the father's line. I also have Instagram platform coming out, or I will say any kind of media where you get to keep up with your pictures. I think your pictures and your videos, I think it's pointing out the documenting something right now at this time would probably be really good for you. Hang on one moment. Okay, sorry, I had to pause that. Let's see. All right, anything else? Spiritual teacher, priest or priestess, and I saw that one on the bottom. So definitely here you leading or leadership, stepping into that leadership position where you're providing, rescue, salvation, right? In a sense, because it's the lighthouse. You're providing information that can help people save themselves or avoid something rough. Of astrology, life path number 5, the free spirit, Mercury. I have astrology, ancestral knowledge, and angel numbers coming out. Sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance. All right, so let's see what the new experience is going to be like. Like what are you talking about that's coming in? What kind of stuff is coming in? The spark of light. So this is that energy that comes in, that like scintillation. It comes in a flash, a short burst of maybe energy, a brilliant idea. It gives you a spark of hope because it's like the first signs that something's getting better. Yeah, that you're going to have a lot more pleasurable sugar experiences. Pleasurable, you may be coming off as very attractive, attracting lots of things in that you like or that you're gonna like with the sugar. I always think of the hummingbird too, because the hummingbird uses sugar like to sustain its life, right? To actually live. And this is the thing that you're going to be stepping into, is a life with a lot of little precious moments of happiness and joy and sweetness, like getting to experience the sweetness in life. And then I have the moon, Luna, on the bottom. So definitely like mysterious here, mysterious changes. But when it comes in, you'll definitely know it and you'll definitely enjoy it. Let's get some from the 108 Oracle. You mean like the mother lode too? Sugar, the ability to you know, purchase things that you want to, the experience that you want to have with finer things in life, the sugar. Woo! Yeah, that shooting star, they're saying wish granted. Something's going to come in and it's going to be quick action here. Wish granted. You have the shooting star. So just like that sparkle light is going to come in like really fast, but it's going to be amazing. You'll have the chance to redirect, go in a new direction, making new connections. It says keep it moving. And then the book burning is when we're finally putting an end to a past story, right? That was not true, because it says here, changing the narrative. Some energy was trying to change the narrative, play mind games in a sense, or try to control you in some way, and that's just not. It's the past chapter that's burning and that's causing the smoke, and it's the changing of your story. Person of air, the great mentalist, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be significant here for you, but no, I think they're saying that it's your mind is really sharp and things are really clear at this moment. So you have the diamond. It's saying you're unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, and you know the diamond was created with pressure, so you've been through it, right? The cake card here for with Aries is like, it's like that 4 of Wands energy. Celebration, ceremony, party, anniversary, wedding, prom, whatever it is you're headed towards a celebration. It feels like spiritual graduation of some sort into the next new phase. So let's get an angel number for you and close out your reading. If you're interested in a private reading, that information is in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos, and I send you a private link. Make sure you put in the checkout section of the notes part what you want the reading to be about or ask. And thank you all for the support thus far with those. Appreciate it. You have the lucky number 777. So, lucky 777, your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. So that's what I have, Virgo. Sending you love and light as always. Bye.